Good morning, Azeroth. It is the 17th of December 2024. Grab your morning beverage and welcome to the stream. The new patch on the way tomorrow, we'll be doing a little bit more PvP on our Mage, some shuffle and blitz, see if we can get up closer to that 1800 rating. Without further ado, let's get stuck in. Hope you're all doing well today. Hope the weeks leading to the holidays are treating you kindly. Keep yourselves warm, keep yourselves hydrated. You've got this. Alrighty then. Let's get us queued up for the shuffle and the blitz. See how we get on. Oh, never turned that in. I'll make sure to do that. No, we did some stuff over there. I do need to remember to spend the rest of my tokens on time warp badges. I think it's the only thing really we're looking at. Miscellaneous Wave. I'm not quite at Feast of Winter Veil yet. Now that's in 2 days' time. Probably be saving that for a little bit after. Let me go hand these in.
Is your query crucial?
I wouldn't say that, Ruffius, but thank you for the marks of honor. A decent amount of conquest I can't do sod all with, other than send some gear to the druid, I don't think.
I have calibrated
Like everything is
to be reasonable.
639 conquest stuff. I imagine for the next season it'd reset. Hey. Then what we can do is we can buy a load of these chests and send those to the druid, I suppose. Why not? Let's buy up some of these.
Return.
That'll help them out when we eventually get to them. Drop those off at the wall bank. Make our way to Ashkahet to hand that in as well.
I have an extended supply of goods for Outlanders.
Yep, that's fine. There's been a couple of regular sessions before we've been on. You'll have to forgive me. One was the Game Awards and the other was just yesterday. Not doing so well and things being busy at home. Festive season and all that. Game Awards themselves, though, had a great time on stream. The copyright stuff thereafter notwithstanding, I think I've got all that sorted now. Not that it makes much of a difference at the moment in the early days of the channel, but down the line, at least it gets me a little bit to grips with the process. It took maybe the better part of 4 days of going through YouTube's little erase song feature thing, which seems to have worked. It just kind of dulled the audio down, taking out the music stuff, and then wherever my voice was at the time, it was just kind of, you know, it was a little muffled. Wasn't too bad. These averages looking like 10 minutes and 12. That's not too bad. Not too bad. Head on back. Just whip over to Tanaris before I forget. As I'm wont to do. You know, the Game Awards were a great old time. We had good variety of new stuff shown, opening up with Witcher 4 and Elden Ring Night Reigns was a surprise. I'm excited about that. A repeatable form of content for that is something I've really wanted from that series. I think called Remnant from the Ashes had like a roguelike mode in that vein that I really, really enjoyed. Kind of wish it was a little more like that, where you could pick your build each time, but it seems like it's going to be set characters and then you make some changes thereafter. We'll have to see for the specifics of how much you can alter a run and how soloable it indeed is. Then seeing stuff like the Nameless King and whatnot, I love that. I just, especially for folks who've never played the series, like I started with Dark Souls 1 and loved it immensely. Like, it took some years to get used to it.
We've been walled up for far too
We've
long.
answered this question before. Blackmore.
Keep your chin up, eh? Get gabbing or get going. Good day.
I have all the
But just
time
the
in the
idea of it alone, I think, is pretty good.
You have a
We'll have to see on the execution. It is something a little out of there for FromSoft. But I've good faith in it. They haven't let us down yet. Some folks would argue with Dark Souls 2 they did, but I still really enjoyed number 2. It's just when you start doing comparisons to games within the series, you know.
This is your time.
Got most of the things here. There's other time walking stuff as well at the moment.
I will see you again.
The one available at the moment? Time walking dungeon event. Let's say which one. Classic time walking. So where would the vendor for classic time walking be? Would it be one further in here, maybe? Grab a gander. While we're here, we might as well have a look, see. The anniversary events used to be all the way down here as well, which was a nightmare. Just a little unnecessary to get all the way down here. Why are there so many sand devils here at the moment? Don't remember them being here. I think there should be some time walking vendors around here.
Hello. Be careful. I am listening.
Is that just cinematics or here?
Good luck, friend.
What's on your mind? Be good.
What can I do for you? For the Horde. May your blades never dull.
What brings you here?
What formulas?
Zug zug.
Actually, don't know. Again, I don't do time walking that much. I wouldn't know where the specific vendors are these days. Well, it looks like the anniversary event all at the top. I never actually came down here. Look, there isn't even the old regular stuff that used to be down here. Like that little Khadgar balloon. Ah, well, it was worth checking. And given they're doing more and more with time walking, at least from what I've seen, adding more rewards and transmogs to the different vendors, I'm sure we'll get to it eventually.
For those with a passion for silk, leather, and steel, the frenzy.
Nah, I'm good,
of
Taliesin.
passion
I've
is
got all of my
too
rewards.
real.
Thank you very much.
Be seen by the masses. Be their envy, their desire. Become the example to which all others aspire.
We'll go out and do some mining there. Oh, there goes one. We have to shake the rust off of a few days. Yeah, those two at the front of the show were probably the big announcements. On some rewards, I was surprised to see Astrobot take home so many rewards, but from what I understand, it's very well deserved. Some folks very upset that Black Myth Wukong didn't win Game of the Year. Still seems to be an extremely good game in its own right. I'll have to check it out at some point, but we've a lot in the backlog already. Cop Mogu! Delightful. Get down our table for everyone, then have a peek at everybody's transmogs. See who we got. Wrath Warrior, Burning Crusade Paladin, and we've got some anniversary sets. Ooh. Bone gear on that demon hunter. Very nice. Summer outfit there on the troll. Who's that under there? Oh, I can't remember which warlock set that was. It was definitely the Legion redo of the Wrath one. I can't remember if that's like the mythic variant colour or whatnot. Still, it's a very lovely set. That priest anniversary gear. It's just how... what's the word? Just how they've modelled it all to make it stand out more. Especially when you look at it compared to the old versions. It's delightful. I do love that Shaman set as well. I'm glad to have them all. Didn't take as long as we were fearing. Even before the buffs came into grabbing the currency. But we handed all that in and sorted that out from the weeklies. Ooh. Over a month ago now, maybe. Imagine for anyone still wanting to try and rush those through before January 6th. You can at the very least get the classes you want. And they did say those anniversary sets are not gone forever. There are a couple of bits that are. I think maybe the 20th anniversary Blizzard specific stuff won't be there anymore. So if you haven't got anything yet, still plan on doing so for the holidays, it might be worth going for those first. But the anniversary stuff will be about the next time. Look, the green motorbike. So that's the secret quest line, which I haven't looked at yet because, my goodness, it seems like an awful lot. Once they were like, oh, you have to own specific battle pets in the bits I saw, I was like, oh god. Wouldn't have been managing that. Let's see how we do. Hopefully. Any plate-wearing teammates will grab the balls. No. Come on, guys! Gotta grab the balls. We're not getting any points. Gotta nip at people here. Uh-oh. Wait, I'd like to be a little closer. But I'll happily sit in the centre. Hang on, what faction am I on? Alliance. Alright. Ooh, that felt cheeky. You get burned. Now we go back for that druid. Right, we're getting a bit of a lead. Keep all the time going, keep burning our foes. That stacking debuff from holding this thing for so long means the moment a load of people come in, I'm going to just get exploded, but we'll do what we can. Four balls in the centre though, it's completely turned it around. Good hunter. Now we're going to drop any second. Oh my goodness. He was basically two-shot, but look at that. Very commanding lead. As long as we hold the balls for a little bit, we're going to be okay. Turn around and grab this next one. Oh, huzzah. Still just the 12 rating. It's very slow going in Blitz. I'm curious to see now that Shuffle's at about the same point threshold, if that slows down, because the hundreds it's been putting us up by has just led me to believe that as much as I prefer doing rated battlegrounds, it's just not even. Like, in terms of the time spent. Again, that might well be different for the much higher rating, but for me, just going for that 1800. But them elite PvP sets. Unless there's drastic slowdown. Quite a clear winner at the moment. So you'll have to forgive me today if my voice is a little off. It's not unusable territory, but I've had a few horrendous nights attempting sleep that have gone terribly, so I'm a little stretched. But having already missed the Friday for the Game Awards, as we said,
The fall of Dalaran
seen yesterday. Wanted to give it me utmost. Or plant. Fall of Dalaran, we'll be getting some answers to. I hope within the next patch. There was some speculation that the prequel storyline to the 11 patch with the Goblins of Undermine, with the Haranir, and the Dalaran Mage packs might not be there tomorrow straight away. Which would be a little annoying. I understand time getting some of your content so we don't get it all at once, but my expectation is all three of those are there tomorrow and I just get to pick which ones I want to do, which, knowing me, I'll want to do the story stuff outside of the Siren Isle first and then get into it proper. As that will then be the repeatable content we'll be doing for a good while. Oh, the Wrath one. Off we got with us. Demon Hunter and a Shami. Let's focus on our fellow DPS. That way we can see what they're going for. A Frosty Death Knight, Subtlety Rogue, and a Mistweaving Monk. Alrighty, let's have a swig of his beverage. Gotta be remembering all of our cooldowns. Trying to find an opportune moment to ice wall. That's the other thing, I get so flummoxed and panicked. That's an interesting transmog set. Yeah, using Druid levers and then just having two sodding Thunder Furies. Seems a little much. The Shaman has gone more focused. Oh. I liked the, leathery essence of it, but the Thunder Fury is just... it's a lot. Ooh. Okay, barely. Gotcha. It was a little hairy for a moment, but we got there. Morning, Mac. Hope you're doing well. You get yourself a Christmas break soon. Apologies if I'm a little late catching your message. Alright, this time. Oh, that's why they were confusing me. It's track fear again. Off we go again. Oh, that's a lot of frosty business. Spot target. Yep, where'd the Death Knight go? Oh, they died! Huzzah. I'm glad you've some holiday. 2 days seems very short. But I hope you enjoy them thoroughly and well earned, I'm sure. Any big Christmas plans? Just family events? Oh, I need to set focus to the DPS again. Oh, Death Knight, you're in the thing. Hey. Got to be careful of those rogue smoke shields. I'm doing alright so far. Ice Wall's the only thing I'm forgetting at the moment. And shifting power. Fair play, I imagine that does wonders for the mental health. Home with the kids all going off doing their own thing, having a good old relaxing time, I imagine will be quite a delight. Nope, he's got me again. Oh, I needed to alter time. Too much silence. Ooh, nice. I stay inside of this. couldn't quite get it. Needed more sheeping. That was the main thing there. Not doing any sheeping. And I respect the way that Frost Death Knight plays. It's just in-face go. No, obscured. Really wants that healer. It worked. You don't usually get to nuke the healer down. They're usually quite survivable. But I'll take it. Doing alright. Same again. Try and keep an eye on what our DPS friend is going after so we can focus down with him. And off we go again. Matt, I'm rooted on the other side. That's not good. Me both of you. I'm going to pop my things on. Get him slowed or frozen or knocked away, whichever. Big beams. Oh, he's squishy though. Oh, I'm back up. Not yet, not yet. Okay, the meteor all hits, very nice. Shield up, keep blasting that one, keep blasting that one. Ooh! Almost ice block time. Now, oh, but we're both looking a little squish. Get off me with that lasso. Oh, that's big. That's big and nasty. Oh, the rogue as well. And a draw. Still, plus 60 rating, another 200 conquest is way more than on the blitz. That's for a middle of the road rating. They really need to juggle those numbers a little bit if they want to make blitz enticing at all to people. It seemed in the early days, when it was a new thing, folks were really happy to give blitz a go, but So we've seen with both the queue times and kind of tension of it, it's not quite holding. Like, our solo thing is now above our blitz, and that's only with like 3 days of playing it. Wild. They just need to make it worth the time. If the games are going to be longer, you should expect it to give out more than shuffle. You still want to encourage people to do shuffle as well, I suppose, but hard balancing act. We'll have to see. Again, for Blitz, it's like their first time launching the damn thing with the wall within, so over time, see them shift it about, get a bit of wax. Oh no, not this one. It spawned, so I might as well do it. It just doesn't tend to give me as many rewards as grabbing regular wax. It gives you more wax when you defend this little bag of loot from kobolds, but it doesn't give you all the bonus rewards of like mats and stuff, so feels a little less worthwhile. You don't actually have to bring them all down either. As long as you interrupt them when they start casting, it's job done. I'm happy to play a little tower defense. Especially if you're going to go through the effort of doing so. I gave you a little bit more of something. So much fire. Again, since swapping to it, Frostfire has really, really won me over. Sunfury's going to need some big overhauls to even come close. There's our loot. Ah, just 11 globules of wax. Nice. That needs to be more. Because otherwise, it's just more sense to go and get the wax piles that I don't have to sit around and defend. If there was a chance at some kind of mount, specific cobalt transmog that can only spawn with that chest, maybe. Something like that would encourage me to stick with it. I imagine a lot of players see that and go, eh. Especially after they've done it a couple times. Some catch-up knowledge. Oh yes, must remember to open our PvP chest. That give us sod all. That's another point of criticism still. As we've spoken with folks in the chat from streams before, sometimes they give you PvP recipes. Sometimes. That's okay. But most of the time you're getting a couple marks of honour and a bit of junk. Sometimes these crafting things that I've got bloody hundreds of now. Slight exaggeration, but they don't seem to be worth using. I'm always happy to get more marks of honour, don't get me wrong. And the patch tomorrow is meant to fix all the stuff that was broken with getting into Shadowlands. Just in terms of going around and getting some transmogs there. At the moment when we walk there, the PvP vendors do not exist. They are invisible. All these done as well. Very nice. No. No, sod you, easy vein. Later on today, the evening stream, we've got maybe one more of Mark of the Ninja. Very much enjoyed going back through that game. And while maybe the first session I was horrendous, getting caught in the tutorial and getting knocked out of stealth, I had a lot of fun with it and got better over time. I think the last bit we've got to do is the unique bit of remastered content they added for it, which I'm very curious to see. Then we'll read through a bit of the dev commentary at the end. Then the game thereafter will be another indie game called Lysfanger, Time Shift Warrior. Now, that's one I've got in my backlog just because when I first saw it revealed, I was very intrigued by the like gameplay loop of it, where when you die or your run comes to an end, it spawns a ghost, let's say, of yourself that goes through and does the run you were doing last time, but you can now run alongside it, fight with it, go in a different direction, do different puzzles. Again, I didn't glimpse too far beyond the details beyond that point because I wanted it to surprise me, but I just thought it was really interesting. So I don't know how long a game it'll be or how many streams it'll be, but I'm curious to do that one. Have a shuffle. Then we've plenty of games in the backlog to consider. What have we got? Ooh. Stormy Demon Hunter. A Disc Priest, and no. I do love this Shadowpan Arena though. It is a nice one. Let's set focus to our Demon Hunter friend. Cupid one of these mornings came in and said Warlocks are very squishy. So I'd usually want to focus on the warrior, but perhaps the affliction lock is the way to go, at least until they do that thing where they get a oh, I don't remember the name of the move, but they get like big purple demon face on their back, big horns. Reduces damage taken by a big amount. And these days they have those demon halfstones that pretty much heal them to full. Yeah, we'll have to see what our ally goes for. And try and coordinate best we can. Do need to remember, demon hunters can just see me when I'm invisible as well. What are we doing, team? Invisibility's going to run out. Whoa, whoa, whoa! That was a lot of damage. Ooh. Goodness. I was ticking down for loads there. Warrior did a big old number on me. But the Demon Hunter's the squishy one. We'll go with that. Warlock, apart from the hood, is wearing their PvP set of the season. It's a nice set. Shivara stuff. Whoop. I forgot to put on me damn barrier. Circle of fire, not doing me too much. Ooh, nice. Got my group barrier as well, but damn, that Warlock went down quick. Even with my group barrier, I don't think that'd have done much. Huh? The onesie. It's a very angry armor set for the warrior. Very edgy. But you know what? It works really well, those mix of different pieces. Right, this time, we barrier. Again, I'm still not sold on Ring of Fire for these. Oh, the Demon Hunter just can see me. Right. There, while he's alone. It's a good idea. It wasn't executed fast enough. Oh, blimey! Warrior just murdering people. Absolutely terrifying. Barely saw their elf for a second and then bang! I need to remember to set focus to my other DPS to try and coordinate a little bit. Now, I expected the Disc Priest or the Warlock to be the most troublesome. I didn't imagine the Warrior just to come in and just body everybody without even thinking about it. Now we're already moved over. Oh, he leapt away. Very nice. Trying to steal some of his buffs. Does loads of damage, but he is squishy. Need to cast this and then do that, and then shifting power. God damn it. Always afraid. Let's go on the Warlock now. Messy. Messy, messy, messy. And the more I look at the transmog, the more I like it. Oh, and the red horsey to match. Very nice. Remember, the demon hunter will just see me. Oh, the warrior in again. My goodness. The absolute fury. Oh, there's the big one. Trying to get that ice wall over. So many dots. And suddenly immune to everything. Get locked every time. Oh! Much death. That went poorly. That went very poorly. And line of sighting and trying to block off the other range users is something I just need to get used to in the solo shuffle. Demon Hunter's going to see us straight away, so I think what we do is we just... Ah!
I'm out of range.
Split 'em. Not quite. Ooh, got him. Still defeat. Damage wasn't too bad. Plus 33 rating is still better than plus 12. Blitz, it's still better than plus 12. Our Blitz queue looking. It should pop next. Right, I'm just going to let the Blitz one rock out. Do that game and then take a quick bio break before we queue up to the shuffle again. Wait, I can turn in this other quest for Ruffius as well. All our conquests now with this character kind of capped out on gear will just go towards those little crates that our druid can open up. At least for this season. Again, I'm anticipating for the next season of PvP with Undermine that I'm probably not going to be bothered because none of the elite sets, if they're all goblin themed, can't imagine I'll be into any of them. But, you know, I may well be surprised.
Make it quick, please. We have a tight schedule.
How many was that, Ruffius? Enough. Grab another box.
My directive is to serve
And I'm pretty
you.
sure this box wasn't here a fair few weeks ago. More of a recent addition.
My things
But we can bob those into the war bank. How much honor are we looking at? Not quite enough to get ourselves a new gem. That's... oh, what's the math in my head? 7,500 for the free gems, and then you need another 5,000 for the setting itself, so we're a ways off that one yet. There we go.
My directive has been fulfilled.
8 more of the bronze tokens. It's on the 6. I don't necessarily need to go and drop them all into Naris now, but... oh, have I done this weekly gathering quests? Did I do them last week? I did. There we go. Queue's not being too bad today. Little herbalism kit. Oh yeah, we got our Murloc thing. Guards, damn it, last person. Just say yes. Oh. Speak to the person in Gundagaz for a box. Might as well go and do that while we're waiting. It's not like Gundagaz is far. There we go. See, a box, you say?
Don't ask where I got it. I'll bring back more shiny things. I find more stuff for you.
Thank you, Squick. Radiant Echo, some potions, some pet bandages. Nothing crazy to write home about.
You need? I got.
we've got the mining notes. Well, I might as well grab those. Which NPC has the herbalism ones? Not as bothered by the hat or the cord. Grab that. More transmog. They're 50 a pop. I should go and check on this character just down to Merildar. You sure I checked Azkahat? Probably. That lore we got from the Titanite discs over time, basically saying that this crystal, which is looking in certain light a little more detailed than I'm remembering, which is odd.
This area into a war zone.
But the fact it's like crystallized blood of Azeroth begs the question: aren't there more giant crystal things just in and about the world, all over the place? How many? Where are they? Are they doing crazy things underground like this one is? A lot of curious details.
And misbehave.
I'm sorry, Faerun, I'm not here for link zoomies.
The orphans of Merildar have been asking to play.
All the orphans.
I think they'd appreciate it.
Steel strike.
Sacred flame guide your way, friend.
Are you a lever working? And skinning. Which means there might be one at the Nerubians if I hadn't checked already. We'll have a gander. You upset me, Blitzcrew. At least for solo shuffle, people seem to just hit ready and go. What if that's just length of queue time, maybe? They're not that dissimilar. I also don't know if the Siren Isles, like, ring that you can get from it. I know it's a higher item level and that the gems that you slot into it will have pretty powerful effects. But from what I glanced, those of powers are, like, reduced by over 75% or something in PvP. Not that it would even have versatility on it anyway, so I don't know if that's necessarily, pardon me, going to be an upgrade of any kind. For the PvP shenaniganry. We'll take some investigation. But again, we'll be spending a lot of time back on our main again. As we investigate new things.
You're needed on the battlefield. Do not dally.
Anubazal, may you rest in peace. We'll have to see though. It is a patch that's going to tide us over a couple of months into February. Before we get to all the goblin things. Quartermaster, you didn't happen to have anything for herbalism, did you? No? Any of your friends down here, or were you just the full collection of all the stuff? I keep forgetting. You are. Did I take this character to the City of Threads to look for mining and herbalism knowledge? I can't recall, so we might as well have a look. I'll wait for this blitz queue. I say, we'll do this next blitz. I'll take a quick bio break and then we'll get queued into them both again. I am hopeful that the Kirin Tor leftover patch, leftover is the poor word for it, their kind of epilogue, I suppose, and then the Haranias lead into the Goblin patch, do both launch on the launch day. I do want to do them first. Before really settling in to the weekly, if not daily, affairs of the Siren Isle. Now, mount collecting I'm less bothered by than I am transmog getting, but there seems to be a decent amount of all that kind of stuff. Where are you, shopkeepers? I do not come to the city enough. Emerald Bazaar's that way, so you'd assume. You the herbalists? Nope. You're selling books and maps. Again, I know I've said it before, but it never got that same vibe that Suramar did, which is why when they do Legion Remix, which we're assuming they're doing at some point next year, I'd be really curious to see if they do all of Suramar again in the same way. It'd be nice to see. Ooh. A lot of kedge for blacksmithing, but not for mining? No? I feel robbed, game. I assume you won't have one for herbalism then, but we're here, we might as well look. Your skinning and leatherworking. The mushrooms!
We see you.
Nope, same thing. No, tailoring recipe. It's hard to remember all the different stuff folks can have a hold of. Alright, no more to gather here though. Let's head back to Donegal. Silly gathering hat. Might as well grab those 2 bits I can get now for the next gem.
I have an extended
Have
supply
fun.
of goods for
Gimme.
outlanders.
Very good.
My thanks for your patronage.
I wonder if the shuffle wins. Because if the shuffle wins were 2%, like the blitz ones were, this would not be at 31% randomly. Maybe shuffle wins only give you 1%? Feels a bit stingy. It still says the conquest for winning's the same, but we've learned that it's categorically not the case, so... Weird. Don't really get it. Don't really get it at all. I do need to remember to spend some of these goddamn crests and tokens, just so that when we do take this character into the PvE stuff next patch, they're not at a complete bloody loss. Oh, there'll be sod all I can upgrade though. I don't have the required crests. Hello there, Jay. Hope you're doing well this morning. The day greets you kindly. Ooh, I can do this one. Tiny bit. And naught else. Well, it was to be expected.
Farewell.
Come on, number 5 people, except... Get me in there. 1, I want a good fight, and 2, I desperately want to go to the bathroom. Come on. Get me in. God damn it. Why are you like this? Passively aggressive flying around the city now. I don't want to go miles out. That's been a pretty good capital city thus far. Makes me wonder just how much they'll have to do at Silver Moon in Midnight to make it stand up to, like, between this and Valdrakken. Like, you think back to old Silver Moon, it's big, but not in a really cool exploratory kind of way, and that's mainly just because you couldn't fly there. You know, you were just lugging yourself around. Lots of little corridors. But if they're going to be setting it up for the first place to get player housing, as we can assume, it'll be... On the roadmap, they had that little player housing symbol for what seemed to be the pre-patch for Midnight, maybe? So, assumably in that, we'd get housing in Stormwind and Orgrimmar. And then come midnight, we'd unlock another house in Silvermoon, which will tie into, you know, you're defending the city against the void and all that, and therefore you're home. It remains to be seen. It's like, if the architecture's set to the city you're building a house in, is there a way to save the layouts of your house and transfer them between cities? Stuff like that. Oh, I agree, Jay. It's a feature that they've been contending with for years. And to make it work in a way they're confident about in WoW's ancient engine. You know, we had, when garrisons first came out, the limitations for like building was you can only put stuff in like set areas of your garrison. You know, there was just like spots you could pick your buildings. And that was kind of it. Obviously, we have, like, our toys now where we can just pick something up and slap it down wherever. So maybe they have a few tabs here for, like, furniture. And like, I've got this easel. I just click, and it comes out, and I start painting randomly and admiring my work. And I can't remember last time I clicked that toy. I didn't remember it being so in-depth. I can't seem to cancel out of it. I'm really chuffed with the work. So I can imagine the fact they are so confident about it now. They have to be looking at the competition. You know, you're looking at your Guild Wars, which has just added theirs recently. You're looking at Final Fantasy. You're looking at ESO. You're thinking, what pitfalls can we avoid? And what ways can we make it WoW? And do what Blizzard has always done for WoW, which is take ideas from other games and polish them up different. Kind of been WoW's saving grace for many a year. You could argue recent years less so. Might as well do some more mining. But it's what generally they've done pretty well. For me, the main thing is just tie in professions to it. Get me going back to old places, whether that's vanilla areas, Burning Crusade areas, Wrath areas. Get me like gathering iron and mithril and fell iron. And all this Saronite. Just all of it from old expansions. Make it all relevant again so I can just make, I don't know, different armor racks, different walls, railings, curtains. Just it'll give people a reason to go back and farm that stuff. It'll boost the economy from all that stuff as well. Give ways for people to earn money both by crafting them and by gathering them. It'll get people out and about again. Oh, hello, mushrooms. Awful lot they can do with it. And a lot of folks have been like, add a woodworking profession. And I'm like, you could. You could add woodworking. I'd rather it makes use of everything we've got here first, but not opposed to the idea. It's hard to know how you'd get every profession in there, though. What would an enchanter do? Make your curtains bouncy? Add some effects along the walls? Glowy runes in your door? That kind of thing, maybe? It's a similar problem with inscription. Like herbalists, you can just say, you know, you can make some plant pots. All kinds of stuff you can do in your house for that. Every expansion, different flowers, all the different thumbnails. Just make some plant pots. Very nice. Make a garden. Unless you get the alchemist doing that, but that doesn't make as much sense as herbalists. Alchemist can make a potion rack for your wall. That'd be nice. Skinning and leatherworking. You've got, you know, rugs. Do stuff there. Probably a lot more. I mean, fishing, you could do little aquariums maybe. Work that in with alchemy, make some big glass containers and then fill it with fish from all over the place. Sure, engineers could have literally all sorts. And make you a gamer chair for your WoW home. Something that reclines and goes silly. There's a lot we can think up. I'm sure they have not only forums full of all those different thoughts and ideas, but I'm sure plenty of the dev team have them as well. Alright, give me it this time, game. Please. Please, I'm suffering here. I done it too well holding the line. It can be medically problematic. Please! For me! I swear you're doing it on purpose, game. Starting to think I should ignore the blitz queue and just shuffle at this point. I do want to keep mixing it up, to be fair. The way the roadmap was set up as well was whatever Legion-y remix things coming would come after or around the same time as that player housing icon. I wonder if then they'd go back and add into remix a load of cosmetics for said houses. Seems like a no-brainer. Give me it, you swine. Take all my aggro out on this crab. Oh, I'm livid. Getting to that point now of where it's just immediate again.
Too far away.
One person again, please. Ah, Deepwind Gorge. Well, we know what to do here. Onesie. Ooh, some old stuff mixed with some new stuff on the human there. I like that a lot. Fancy Druid. Making use of some delightfully fey wings. Very nice. Don't believe I've seen those. Onesie Warlock. Mostly elite, not the elite set, but mostly the PvP Druid set. A bit of helmet. Old Warlock. Right, give everyone the in buff. Slap down some food. Big old spear you have, human. That's gigantic. The handle is longer than the body. Massive spear. Which one is that? Silver Chime Long Spear. Oh. Fancy Demon Hunter. Using a bit of the Blood Elf stuff. I know where that chest piece is from. Cruel Gladiator one. Blimey. And then some Dragonflights. There's all sorts of pieces going on. Works very well. Right, as usual with Deepwind Gorge, we're probably going to want to go to the centre, where our AoE can get the most use. That is one angry creature. An Armradon. It looks very Dragonflight. Ooh, and a mage in a very spidery cloak. Oh, priest helm. Right. Shielded up, dissed up, swig of his beverage, and off we go. we are on the Horde side. Get him out of here. Nice. Alright, that's all capped. And it's all going to go down at about the same time. In which case, we should probably linger here. As they've all rushed off, so we need some people holding the line. Grab this detection ball, keep an eye out for any unsavoury types. The one I've got with me. The warrior. Right, they're all going to come up again. Ooh, fighting in 2 and uncontested in 2. Alright, there's 2 of us on the farm. Just the shrine that's left. I don't want to go off and leave this one just in case. Okay, we should head towards another one then, if that's got 40 seconds. Nobody's got the ruins and the mines are still being fought over. Go and help down here. Otherwise we're going to start being behind. Me nasty rogue. I was trying to pit that so you could get behind it, Druid. Nice. Oh, frame rate, ice wall. Oh, hello, Druid. Alright, that should do it. You can head back to the market. It's 30 seconds, I can wait. There we go. Had to be sure. Okay, they should have the market. Might be time to head back to the ruins. See if we can get it again. Or at the very least hold the line with it. I wasn't going to hold. Not by myself, but I did kill one, which was surprising. Nobody's taking the mains. But then I don't mind if I do. Unless someone's being extremely cheeky. At some point during all that, the druid capped it as well. Ah, the bubble. Druid doing a lot of work to keep me alive. Oh, we've done it again, Druid! It's so cheeky. Huzzah! And it's plus 12. It's so, like, the conquest was a little better. Sure, plus 75's better, but plus 12 is still, like, it's still so very tiny. Like, the shuffle is just ahead. Alright, what we're gonna do is I'm just gonna tippity type into the chat. Here we go. Then I'm going to get queued up to Humble Forget. If they pop, while I'm on my bio, they pop, but usually they don't. I think we'll be fine. So refill your beverages, stretch your legs. I'll be back with you in a few minutes. See you soon. And we're back. Thank you for your patience. We just get set up back in again. Headset on. Oh, dearie me. Let's have a swig of his beverage. Make sure you're all doing the same out there. Keep yourselves hydrated. Alright, cold tea, but tea nonetheless. Off I go gathering again. Ooh, the average wait times are going up, but you never know. Oi, game. Thank you. And once again, I welcome you to enjoy the sweet, gentle tones of the Isle of Dawn, gently lulling us into a sense of sleep. Oh, let me grab this herb first. About pulling the dastardly mob. So then I can... Oh. Some battleground potions. I suppose those are the other rewards, but they seem so... I know, I always forget to use the damn things. Oh joys, another portal that doesn't work. That's one they need to fix. Bit of wax. And a bit more. These wax mobs sometimes having a little bit more health than your average mob. Oh, 3 in a row.
Silt from these clashing
Only I was bothered to do the actual wax collection quest at the moment, which... Again, now that our renown's full, I see no reason to do so. I wish if there were rewards linked to it that I don't know about, the game had some way of saying, like when you pick up the weekly quest, there's a chance at getting a mount, or... You know, there are these transmog rewards. Just something to indicate it without digging through the collections tab. Would be nice to see. I will miss when midnight comes, just this Shire-esque music around here for gathering with our PvP queues. Do enjoy it so.
We Unbound have a tradition of taming the wildlife around Dar Kazan. Let's see if you're up to the task.
It'll just be bloody tokens we don't need anymore. That's underground. Again, like with Conquest and Honor, at least that you can spend those on something that's warband gear. I wonder why not for bloody tokens, or maybe that's just an oversight at the moment. I think we'll do the quest anyway. There seem to be a few players flying about. Maybe we can get into a scrap while our queues are going. Hello, Hunter. Oh, dear. Whoops. I didn't expect them to be so squishy. Oh, they must have just hit 80. Oh, you're part of a group. Oh no, I've made a mistake. Means they're probably going to have friends showing up in a moment. Hunter again. It is. Well, Hunter, you've chosen this, and if you're that squishy, I know to go for you first. Ooh, good on the deflect. It's gonna go any second though. Oh, the booble. Now what, Paladin? I'm invisible. Ah, but not for that long. It's good kiting practice, if nothing else. Oh, there's a rogue. Oh, where are you going? Where are you running to, Mr. Rogue? I ain't having that. Come back here. You wanted a fight. You're getting a fight. Paladins run off as well. Come and fight me. I'll find you. I'll find you. You'll have to pop your head out at some point. Whoa! Suddenly there were a load more people flying about. Another rogue. Tempted rogue. Be tempted. Nobody! We'll have to catch somebody out again. I feel bad just trying to nuke that hunter down every time. That doesn't seem fair. Ah.
I see some
I can't.
valuable resources in the area. Get ready to grab them.
Oh, somebody land and fight! Everybody's running away today. There we go. Ooh, it's a rogue on rogue, both trying to get me, you cheeky beggars. Oh, and then the hunter wants some. Front hunter, there we go. Now things are getting spicy. Now the hope would be, that isn't a full group of 5. They did start fighting each other, so I'm assuming not. Oh, I want you too, mate. Get rid of some of those poison. Very nice. Oh, I don't think so. Ooh! Another hunter. Oh, very nice. I thought he'd come straight forward with that. I'll be on my butt again any second, though. You were taking pot shots, mate. Oh, you are literally just focused on those. That's fine. You go on and find your targets there. That's okay. Plenty of others who want an actual fight. Alright, Paladin. No, I tend not to fare very well against these. Still wanted it. One more. We'll leave that hunter alone. Come down! Flying away on that pig mount. Get back down here and you fight me. How my Q is looking over the average from both. Sadness. You, other mage. Just the melee hitting that. Nope, I'm away. Oh, you though. I mean, I'm happy to just murder your pet, but...
I need a target.
Oh, and he's gone. Presumably a battleground pupa. Hey, I figured you didn't want it. Back here. Nobody. Where'd everybody go? I know what they're doing. They're all running around looking for the mobs. I know. They're on the flying mount. It wasn't going to kill them, but, you know. Keeping people on their toes is... I know I need to get closer, but they keep flying away. I can do the dismount trick, actually. I'll call it a trick. It's just you fly past someone and do your spinner attack and they go flying to the ground. Just need to... Whoop. Wait for it. Oh, you're a squishy hunter as well.
It'll take more than the elements to weather that stone.
Have I not got a bounty yet of any kind? It says after 10 kills without dying. And it does say horde specifically, but... Protection warrior! Hello! Come here. Nobody wants to fight. Paladin gone. Can knock him off his mount. I assume it stops you remounting again for a little bit, or to at least encourage the fight. How about this person who's kind of sat? Nothing happened. Sadness. Rogue is away. I love doing the little stick slap. Well, that person's trying to get folks to land. I don't know what you're doing there. Oh yeah, all of it. A lot of damage from the protection warrior. It's nice. Oh, and then the rogue gets involved. Do we now? Now everybody get involved. Still don't think I had a bounty on my head, but everybody certainly wanted a bit of revenge. And there goes the shuffle. Alrighty then. See, we've a disc priest and nobody else yet. There we go. Windwalker monk, affliction warlock, subtly rogue, and a healing monk. Ooh. Some spiky more stuff. Hyrian robe, and then double thunder furies, because I guess if you have thunder fury, that's what you do. It's one of those weapons that one of these days I'm going to have to go back and get. I got one half of it. It's in my mains bank somewhere. It's going back and getting the rest. That's going to be the bother. I believe it's something in Molten Core. Probably. Okay. Set focus to the other DPS so we can coordinate. Ooh, that was an awful lot all at once. Suddenly immune to everything. It's a good stun as I got that on. Ooh, and then another stun. On again. Oh, barely got him. Very tight, but got him. It was cheeky. That priest saved my bacon. Set focus to the other DPS. Oh, thank you very much. Alright, off we go again. That rogue was real patient with it last time. Me Ring of Firing the demonic circle didn't seem to do anything, really. Oh, nice. Oh, he's put me in the Shadow Realm with him. Right. I forget they can do that. Don't know how the Warlock got out of that one. Bang. Wait, the rogue didn't die? He got cocooned again. There we go. That, you can put me into the Shadow Realm, he can randomly become immune from time to time. I'm not quite sure what the rogue did there at the end. I don't even know enough about modern rogues, but they do seem to have a lot at their disposal. Steal some of their buffs. Ooh, nearly. Ow. Stunned, locked, murdered. Healer couldn't quite keep me going there like the other one could. Mind you, again, it's not like I'm playing magnificently by any means. The monk did a lot more damage to me than the rogue and whatnot was able to take. At least it felt like that by comparison. Just try again. The ruptures are the one to interrupt. So many dots. To squish. And I wasn't watching them taking down the rogue then. I had the set focus, but I wasn't paying attention to it, so it did me. Need to pay more attention. Again, I find it really hard to both ice wall and sheep. Just because there's so many ways to break out of it, it almost feels pointless. So very locked down. Okay. So little like the priest really trying to encourage me to be like, please get out of line of sight. Please, for the love of God, walk around this pillar. And I appreciate it immensely. Nearly forgot Arcane Intellect then. Rogue up. Oh, that worked well, but it wasn't quite good enough. Oh, we got it. 67 rating again. It's going up faster. It's just going up faster. It's pretty crazy if we make the rating amount today. Hey, oh, this one's looking for the fate. Whoa, big hunt damage. Right, it's a cluster muck and that's how we love it. More silliness. I might have been faster to sit on the actual graveyard for this bit. Ooh, more solo shuffle. Much quicker queues as well. I got it, you know. Best of both worlds. Oh, and there it goes. Alright, Windwalker Monk, Preservation Evoker. Anniversary set, PvP set. A Rep Paladin, a Survival Hunter, and a Resto Druid. Very much Honor's face. I forget you can click the button to say I'm ready. Have a swig of his beverage. Oh no! Damn. So close as well. It was a good ice wall. Oh, the burst is going to be too much for me. Not quite, and I panicked at the end there. The ice wall was really close though. Got to set focus to my fellow DPS so I can keep an eye. That's the thing I didn't do last time again. Ice wall was good though. And the other thing is shifting power to get my cooldowns back. That's something else. I ran out of cooldowns there and then I buggered myself. God. That's a lot of damage. About all I can manage there. Oh, did they Dragon Breath out of that? I absolutely did turn them into a sheep. I didn't think Deep Breath could pull you out of being CC'd. I thought it was... you couldn't be while doing it. Unless there was like a nullifying shroud up. Possibly. Can you remember all the intricacies of the Evoker? We did go for a while, mind. I like this Survival Hunter transmog. Glowy and blue seems to be the answer. The monk I don't like. Monks seem like they have bloody everything. Oh my god. just immune to being moved sometimes. I don't get it. I don't get it. There's so much survivability, movement, stuns, screw you. I don't understand how to deal with monks. We've seen the capture flag as well. It takes like a whole team. Whole team. That life cocoon, double sprint, jump, roll, roll, flying kick, away, halfway across the map. Transcendence into another place. Oh, I don't get it. Again, I'm not really line of sighting though, am I? The evoker get... Oh, because I missed a tiny bit, that's why. Down so bloody fast. Why am I on that goddamn pet? Just when I thought. Couldn't alter back again. Too much panic. Too much not paying attention to my allies. Counts me as 0. Sadness. Might actually lose rating this time. That's alright, we've done pretty well getting it up so far. Like, I get out of it and then I'm immediately in the shit again. I just got battered there. Absolutely battered. And other than just the general, in quotes, play better, I'm not sure what I should be doing when 2 melee are on you like that. I don't know how like, baiting out interrupts goes. Not in a way that seems reasonable to me. There's whatever that bloody move is. Oh, it's so much, and it's all lagged. I am chucking so bloody much and it doesn't seem to matter. I'm doing as much damage as the rating unchanged. Very generous, isn't it? I don't see the need with that to even do blitz when we're trying to get on with this thing. Let me fly back to the city. I'll get queued up for another shuffle. We'll do a few more. Again, if we missed the queue while I'm BRB, my apologies, but that's the way it goes. They are quicker, but I don't think they're that bloody quick. Right. Alright, folks. Stretch your legs, refill your beverage. I'll be back with you in a few minutes. See you soon. And we're back. Triple Q's bloody quicker than I was expected. Oh, walk in the room, noticed it was gone. Oh, I'll hit the button again as I stretch my legs. And bang, immediately. Fancy glow paladin, fancy priest. And a holy paladin, an arms warrior, and a rogue. It just seems like suddenly the queue time for this thing went crazy. Lunchtime in EU regions, maybe? Right, just gotta be careful for the warrior jumping over my head. Ooh, barely. Oh, the rogue is gone. Someone executed me real big there. There were a couple moments, like lining up the ice wall. If I had angled it in such a way that would have blocked off that whole path, it would have done something more. I like the fancy bandana and get up that rogue's got. It's very nice. Again, the other thing was not setting focus early enough. Ooh, that ice wall barely did it. Just a little bit spicy. Ring of Fire. I don't know. I don't see any of the others doing any better. What do you want to do here? You seem to be a little all over the shop. He's just got lay of hands, you know it? I don't know why we were going for the healer. You never tend to go for the healer. I don't know. Messy business, that. Messy business. So close, he took so much damage. Dragon's Breath, why do you not often like to work? Ooh. The AoE blast there. about saved me bacon. Oh, pretty bloody close though. Come on, come on. Oh, just went and killed the healer. I mean, I'll take it. Oh my god, get me back in. What was that? Well, that didn't seem fair. Ugh. Ugh. I hate to see it. One moment, I'm gonna hit Q for another one, but I got a knock on my door. I just need to check in with something. I'll be right back. And we're back. Despite a disconnect and only a +20, we're suddenly at the 1700s already. It's wild to me when Blitz has been... Look at that difference. "90 games, and if rounds are in 6s, that's like 11 games versus 90 games. That is a huge disparity to already be ahead on the other rating. Like, that's... They need to do something about Blitz. My god. Like, that disparity for time played, like... You know, that's time in queue. That's the length of match takes. It's not even funny. That's so big. time-wise, like, I would have this mage done and maybe the druid done by now. Insane. Absolutely insane. If anything, that kind of makes me livid for having faith in Blitz and wanting to play Blitz, because that's, again, that's the game mode I enjoy more. Arena's really stressful for me. I don't mind it, but I find it really stressful. And for Blitz, it's not even a contest. Like, if you're like me and you're just trying to get that elite PvP set, why even bother doing the other mode at all? When that should be the mode that's meant to more easily, like, just ease you into it in the competitive PvP. But if it's that much of a slog, near bloody wonder that folks are less infused to do it. Whichever rating grinds you're going for, whether that's trying to get up into like the proper challenger ratings and above 2000, and for those weapons at 2100, why would you do Blitz? Unless, again, you were just queuing for the ball. But the time it takes, by the time we queue into Blitz, find another match, we'd have probably gotten another solo shuffle. The rate we've been going. Madness. It's so many that I'm almost tempted to push an extra hour today and see if we can just hit the 1800 mark. Be nice before the patch gets in, then we just have the druid left for future times. Mind you, I shouldn't push it today too much. We'll see how we go over the next one or two. See if the queues hold up. So much fast gathering. Cave where that lady got turned into a rock. You remember that for a Jewel Master's quest. Jewel Master? Jewel Crafter. Different specs. Nope, not worth my time. Give me that wax. Nope, as we learned last time, once I saw another player do it and then was like, oh wait, we can do that. It is way easier for those just to get back on your mount and fly into them. Ridiculous. Wow, shuffle. was talking all that good shit about how nice of a queue you were. Yeah, and that should have got... Now it's 37. Maybe for shuffle it's like 1% for a draw or a loss even. And on a anything resembling a win you get more. To try and bear that in mind. Ooh, an ulster. Yep, we're on 37%. Let's see what the next one gets us. Gross webs. Blah. Hey, the portal works. 1 in 3 times. 2 in 3, I suppose. I know, it depends if anything is like near a ledge or a rock. Tends to be the differentiator. Fair enough. Did I just... It must have despawned. It was right there. Oh yeah, it's someone nearby. Oh no, that's regular wax. Oh, it was the lump. Onward! Done something to my posture today. Sat at a bad angle, my wrist is killing me. I've got a little support cushion going on that side, but for whatever reason I'm at a bad angle today. Apologies if that's come through in the audio at all.
The fall of Dalaran shattered countless irreplaceable artifacts of immense power.
I know, Janet. Speaking of which, where were those big ancient artifacts from Legion? You know, the ones that we had in that big room. Where did they all go? I'm sure they must have ended up back in Dalaran. So what happened to them when Dalaran crashed? Ancient, like, Eye of Azara and Horgonoff's Tear? I don't know. You know, it's that room where we go and talk to Khadgar and the lead up to the War Within. There's that chamber. There was one for each zone in Legion. What's the name? Just Titan artifacts of some kind. I'm sure they had a collective name that I'm just absolutely forgetting right now. Seems like something that mayhaps in the destruction of Dalaran, Azeroth just made off with no problem at all. And there goes the flower. Scumbag. Plan that bird. You absolutely planned it. And the other one's gone. I hate to see it. At least we can take me wax. Nasty scorpion. In all sorts of bits today. Not far off another gem. Running out of slots for it though. There was 2 in each ring, head, neck. I'm sure there was one more. It might have been wrists. We got 1 in the wrists. Ooh. Might be all of them. Those aren't account bound, but I think the set itself is. Setting, rather. Spiders. Go empty his bags. Ah, suck it, crab. Too fast.
Too far away.
Not again! Praise the Weaver.
My directive is to
See.
serve you.
Helm, amulet, braces, belt. Oh, we can still get one on the belts. That's okay. Got to hand the rest in for now, though.
Return and peruse
My directive is to serve
And
you.
bob it all in.
Return.
Probably put those potions in as well. Keep the cave dwelling ones, but
extended supply of goods for outlanders.
the Elgari ones are probably alright. Maybe I can deposit like 50 of these. 60 of these. We get them often enough. Just because I think then the alchemist can do some stuff with them.
My thanks for your patronage.
And back out we go again. Been a few weeks since we've been to the theatre now. It's near longer on the weekly list. Which is fine. It doesn't have to be do all of the events constantly in perpetuity, you know? So we're well past the point of having a lot of fun with it.
I'm out of range.
It's alright, but the moment everything got up to renown 25, and gear is less of a chase point for me, but especially now that double question mark Zekfia is down, there's not much on my main that I care for gear wise. We'll do the Siren Isle, we'll try upgrade the ring, at least on our main. Transmog will be the name of the game. And there is also that mount that was added in like... It was like the Storm Raven that was added in either Mists or Warlords or something, and it was just in the game files and they never ended up using it. So that's one of the mounts we can get there. I think that's a good use of like old assets that didn't end up getting time. In a patch like this, as a midway cycle to tide us over. Happy for that.
The charged silt
Well,
from
I wasn't playing much when the Forbidden Reach launched. Going back and having a quick investigate of it, I love the idea. I know people weren't thrilled by the cavern at the time, where you had to go in and unlock different doors, and the progression was kind of tied behind that. But they're not doing that part this time. They're just doing the Isle, which I don't know. There seems to be an influx of people going like, "Oh, they're lazy for reusing assets." I'm like, you mean most of the video game industry? You're gonna go have a pop at Elden Ring or Baldur's Gate whenever they had to reuse assets? I don't think you are. Especially as what used to just be a non-patch. Like, 0.7 patches between used to be sod all. I don't know. People have short memories. Or I suppose they're just quick to get arsey about something. I'm happy how much we seem to be getting these days. I ain't touching underwater one. Nope, they explode in ridiculous ways. Don't like it, I don't trust it, I'm not about it. This shuffle queue now taking its time. No, kobolds, please, I just want to... Alright. You asked for it. All of you explode. There we are. For one! Robbed. Can go have another look at the little PvP area, see if anybody's flying about. See if we can get into some shenanigans. I'll have to call this next game the last one though, we're pushing it for time. So many seeds to take to Hallowfall. Hey, I nearly had you. Oh, that doesn't knock him out of their form. Ah, you got knocked though. Ooh, and you took a lot of damage. Oh, and you're still burning. Where you going? Come back here. Gotcha. Cheeky beggar. While I was fighting the other one. Oh, as if I get all three of them. No way. Oh, burn him. Burn that guy. It was a valiant effort. I think your gear game's a little off. You again, warrior. You're a cheeky beggar. You see that? He fly in and absolutely runs away trying to get me done in by the others. Absolute swine. Come here. Come here. Nope, I'm not letting him get away. Absolutely not. Not with that behavior. No, 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 no. You go down there, son. Alright, let's see what we can get. Frosty, arms, resto, shaman, resto, druid. The Beastmastery Hunter. In the fancy Ouroboros arena. Let's see what we can do, eh? Right, we're at 37. See what that bumps up to. I'd be surprised. In theory, if we won all 6, maybe we got 100 rating.
Opportunity
Maybe.
for those who prove themselves worthy of the task. Many in the cartel are wagering on who are the greater combatants.
It's an older PvP set, mixing other red bits. Like it. Shaman set for Dragonfight. Beautiful set. Absolutely beautiful set. Love it. Love it. Really wanted to go for the elite one. Couldn't do it. That's when I first tried solo shuffle and it was a nightmare.
Do not let the cartel down. We expect a return on our investment. No matter who wins,
Nice.
we profit.
Quite sure what went on there. I think the healer's attention just got a bit split and then they were all just a little separated on the field. I think is what happened.
Do not let the cartel down. We expect a return on our investment. No matter who wins, we profit. Victory is clear. Our bargain is upheld. Victory is clear. Our bargain is upheld.
Messy. It's messy.
No matter who wins, we profit.
So close,
Victory
come on.
is clear. Our
What?
bargain
You went down at the same time! That sucked. That sucked. It was right there. Ooh, it was right on the marker.
Do not let the cartel down. We expect a return on our investment. Victory is clear. Our bargain is upheld. Victory is clear. Our bargain is upheld. No matter who wins, we profit. Victory is clear. Our bargain is upheld. Victory is clear. Our bargain is upheld.
There was a moment. There was a moment when the druid was pressured and the other one was pressured, where they were both low enough. And then a second moment where I ran the other to the other side of the arena, but it wasn't quite enough. Close spot in the dice.
Do not let the cartel down. We expect a return on our investment. matter who wins, we profit.
I mean, it's hard for me to argue. I am the lowest common denominator in most of these. Feels bad. Damage could be higher.
Do not let the content down. We expect a return on our investment. Victory is clear. Our bargain is upheld.
I need a target.
So close.
Victory is clear. Our bargain is upheld.
Hey. All right. See if we make it count. Last turn.
Do not let the content down. We expect a return on our investment. Victory is clear. Our bargain is upheld.
Oh wow, even without the healer. Ah, now the rating changes come in, that's okay. It's still faster than Blitz. It really is. Let me go back to Donegal. And we'll call it there, I think, for today. Tomorrow morning with a new patch. So it'll be a little bit of a break from the PvP. I'll still try and do it at least once a week. Hopefully. We do have to try and get these elite sets done by February. Make sure to go and drop everything off into the war bank.
I have calibrated my prices to be reasonable.
No, you haven't. Not with that bloody war bank. It's so expensive.
My joy.
Drop down to Garib and Tarib. Seller's junk.
I have calibrated my prices to be reasonable.
And go. Go sit ourselves next to Ruffius for the next time in the future. And I will say with that, thank you very much for watching. To all those who've come along live and those who'll watch later, cheers for giving me your time. Enjoyed yourselves, hit that like button. Push stuff through the algorithm with me and we can build this community together. Subscribe for more content here on the channel. We're on the weekdays with World of Warcraft at 9 AM and other games at 6 PM in the evenings. At the moment, we've got one more stream and Mark and Ninja to do before we move on to another indie game, Lifehanger, the Time Shift Warrior. You can find playlists to all the games we've already covered right here on the channel to binge to your heart's content. Until next time, folks, much love, take care,